Today, it's time to get schooled. And speaking of today, did you know that on this day, March 30th, 1981, John W. Hinckley Jr., a would-be assassin, shot and seriously wounded President Ronald Reagan? Hinckley became obsessed with movie star Jodie Foster, in particular while watching her in the film Taxi Driver. In that movie, the protagonist plots to shoot the President of the United States. Unable to get Foster's attention after months of letter writing, calls, and messages, Hinckley decided he too could shoot the President. Just prior to the day when Hinckley fired his .22 caliber revolver at President Reagan, Hinckley wrote, "The reason I'm going ahead with this attempt now is because I cannot wait any longer to impress you." The attempted assassination took place outside the Hilton Hotel in Washington, D.C. 2 police officers were wounded. Reagan's press secretary was left paralyzed, and the president was hit in the chest by a flying bullet. He survived after an immediate surgery. Hinckley, at his trial, was found not guilty by reason of insanity. While confined in the psychiatric ward at St. Elizabeth's Hospital, Hinckley wrote, "This attempt on Reagan's life was the greatest love offering in history." What seems to be the powerful lesson of this little tale is that although well-timed gun control debates followed the assassination attempt, a much higher priority should have been given to fighting mental illness. Suicide rates rooted in mental illness are 3 times the homicide rates here in the United States. Experts tell us that mental illness is not just deadly, but disabling. We invest more in prisons than we do in hospitals. JFK was the last president to focus exclusively on mental illness. He signed the Community Mental Health Act back in 1963. 1963! We have spent billions studying and researching mental illness. It has only gotten worse. A Zimbabwe doctor has seen great results using what he calls a friendship bench outside his overcrowded clinic. Thomas Insel writes, "Recovery is a measure of who we are." Friend, will you join me? Psst, it's PROLOG with MR.REVIEW. It's a podcast that is actively digging tons of earth to find an ounce of gold, striving for a more perfect union.